Oh my. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. A Kobe Bryant patch autograph. Woo! Number 4 of 10.
How is it going, everybody? And welcome back to my channel, Kobe Cards. Today is Kobe Bryant's birthday. So today is August 23rd, 2020, which would be Kobe's 42nd birthday. And we are here to celebrate number 42. First off, obviously, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I can't stress how much we all miss him every single day. But today, I'm trying to not be sad, and I really want to celebrate his birthday with all of you. So I'm going to try to keep a positive attitude so we can celebrate and try to keep those emotions in check. I know it can be really hard to keep positive during these difficult times, and doing Kobe's Father's Day video was honestly crushing for me. So for this video, I want to talk about how Kobe, by just being himself, impacted all of our lives in a positive way. And to do that, in honor of Kobe's 42nd birthday, I'm going to be doing the top 42 words or phrases that I believe defined Kobe Bryant. While doing that, I'm also going to be opening up this blaster box right here of 2008-2009 Fleer basketball. I got this for just a touch under $80. I love seeing Kobe on the front, but here we go. We're going to go into it. So there are going to be 22 packs in this box. And, let's see. We've got, so these are going to be 2 Fleer glossy packs, it looks like, on the front. So there's going to be 20 packs plus those 2 bonus packs. It doesn't actually say on the box how many cards per pack. Interesting thing, though, is you can find even Kobe memorabilia cards as well in here, as well as a Kobe autograph, but it doesn't say that you can get autographs in retail boxes. So we'll just see how that goes. So it looks like 8 cards per pack. So you've got 20 packs of 8 cards. I will let everyone see the card on the back. All right, we've got Randy Foye, Hilton Armstrong, and a jersey right off the bat. It is not Kobe. It is a throwback classics of Roy Hibbert. All right, so we hit a jersey card. There are only a few cards in this pack, so we got Francisco Garcia and Chris Wilcox. So this is a 5-card pack, actually. And let me put this in a sleeve. All right. It's a rookie photo shoot memorabilia of Roy Hibbert. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what thickness this will go into. 75 seems to work. So a hit out of the first pack. I'm not sure what that means, if we're going to get any more for the rest of it. It did say you can find memorabilia cards. They're not guaranteed. So that was interesting. We are starting off the bat with a mem card. The first word is going to be mentality. So when I think of Kobe, obviously everyone thinks of the Mamba mentality. That's going to be one of the first buckets that I'm going to use to define him. For me, I just think it's so fitting to use that as a bucket within itself. So we've got Josh Smith, Troy Murphy, Andre Iguodala. We have got a triple rookie of J.J. Hickson, Alexis Ajinka, and Ryan Anderson. We have got LaMarcus Aldridge, J.R. Smith, Carmelo Anthony, and then Katino Mobley. So the next 2 words, number 2 and 3, are going to be hard work. So hardworking and determination. I mean, determined, motivated, driven, those would have all been good words, but I used the word determined because he was more so just motivated. He was beyond that. He was determined to get things done. So we've got Rondo, Kirk Heinrich, Andrew Bogut. We've got a throwback 88-89 of Brandon Rush, Jason Terry, Hakeem Warwick, Jason Kidd, and Corey Brewer. So words number 4 and 5 are going to be dedicated and fearless. And fearless is something that Kobe will talk about a lot because he'll tell you that you can't be afraid to fail. If you're afraid to fail, you've pretty much already failed. So that word is very fitting. Gerald Wallace, Sean Williams. We've got a Danilo Gallinari rookie. We've got a Rudy Gay. Looks like a throwback of some kind. Mikey Moore, Sean Livingston, Mike Miller, and Bobby Brown. But the next 2 words are going to be focused and meticulous. So focused in the sense that he was always just locked in. Everything was done with a purpose. It was purposeful. And then meticulous in the sense that everything was deliberate. It was all about the preparation for getting things done. It was all about just being methodical, being calculated, being deliberate in everything he did. So that's why I chose meticulous. So you've got Adam Morrison, Charlie Bell, Quentin Richardson. We've got a first-year Phenoms rookie of Eric Gordon, Mike Conley, Desmond Mason, Steve Blake, and Javaris Crittenton. And then words number 8 and 9 to wrap up the mentality category. I'm using the words uncompromised and obsessed. And uncompromising, more so just, persistent, relentless, unwavering. And obsessed for me, I was going to use the word passionate, but more so than passionate about something, he was obsessed. Like he took it to another level. Whereas some people would be passionate about something, it was just an obsession for him. So you've got Caron Butler, LeBron James, that's huge. And then we've got J.J. Hickson rookie card. We've got a Sonny Weems throwback, Brad Miller, Grant Hill, Monte Ellis, and Randy Foye. So I'm going to sleeve up that LeBron. All right, there we go. So for our next category, I'm going to be using the word competitor. Honestly, when you ask anyone what Kobe was, he was a competitor, right? The number one thing when you ask most NBA players, you say, define Kobe in one word, that's what he is. Every single day, he was a competitor. So here we've got Jameer Nelson, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Eddie Curry, Ben Gordon, Damian Wilkins, Shane Battier, Hilton Armstrong, and Eric Dampier. The next 2 words I'm going to use are sacrifice and fierce. Honestly, beyond just committed and commitment, he was willing to give up so much. He sacrificed everything, right? Like he put his body on the line. He ate well to sustain his body. It wasn't whether food tasted good or not. It was what can put him in the best position to be successful. Hours of endless training, pushing beyond the limits of normal humans. Sacrifice is huge for him. And then fierce, obviously. Just so many words go along with that. Ferocious, tenacious, vicious, intense, and intensity. So we got Dwight Howard, Mike Bibby, Ramon Sessions, Brendan Haywood, Jerry Stackhouse, Jordan Farmar, Rudy Gay, and Chris Kaman. After that, the next 2 words are unbreakable and punishing. So not only could you not, he seemed indestructible at times. Like he was so tough, so strong. Didn't matter whether he had a broken finger or a broken hand or really anything. Like you could not break him down. And on the other side, he was so unrelenting and merciless and just ruthless that he punished you. He punished you for 4 quarters. He'd wear you down. And that's why I chose the word punishing. So we got TJ Ford, Jared Dudley, a Brandon Rush rookie, Costa Kufos, Carlos Boozer, Paul Millsap, Manu Ginobili, and John Salmons. So then the next two words that I have got are going to be unguardable and electrifying. So unguardable, I mean, speaks for itself. He was just indefensible. He was uncontainable. He overwhelmed defenses. He was someone you had to plan to play. And then electrifying, so many words go along with that. You've got thrilling, exciting, breathtaking, mesmerizing. But at the end of the day, Kobe was electric. You know, it's beyond sensation. So he was electrifying. So we've got Jeff Foster, Leon Poe, Glenn Davis. We've got a Marcus Camby, Kevin Martin, Fabricio Oberto, Kurt Thomas, and Morris Peterson. The last two words for this category are going to be killer and clutch. Because honestly, we all know Kobe Bryant was an absolute assassin, and we know that with the game on the line as well, there was no one else you wanted the ball in his hand. So to wrap up the competitor category, I mean, he was just a killer. He was on the court. He wanted to just break you apart. He just didn't even care about your feelings. All right, we got Antonio McDyess, Thaddeus Young, Marvin Williams. We got sharpshooters Daniel Gibson, Brad Miller, Grant Hill, Monte Ellis, and Randy Foye. I think that's our third Randy Foye. Uh-oh. So the next category that I'm going to talk about is leader. Kobe as a leader. Just as a person, his leadership skills, the way he was never a follower. He always did his own thing and he set an example. And that's going to be a category all to itself. So here we've got Elton Brand, Andrea Bargnani. We've got another triple rookie of Brooke Lopez, Jared Bayless, and Jason Thompson. We've got a Joey Dorsey throwback. And then we've got Damian Wilkins, Shane Battier, Hilton Armstrong, and Eric Dampier. So the first two words for the leader category are going to be teammate and captain. So when you think of Kobe as a leader, two words, I mean, obviously Kobe as a teammate. And then when I think of captain, you know, that's a great way to sum up, you know, he was captain of Team USA. He was the only captain. And yeah, as a leader, he was the guy. Keith Bogans, Raymond Felton, Rasheed Wallace, Nick Young, Jerry Stackhouse, Jordan Farmar, Rudy Gay, and Chris Kaman. So the next two words for the leader category are going to be professional and mentor. Mentor is one that, you know, as a leader, it's something that a lot of people talk about when they talk about how he impacted their life, how he was a mentor to so many other players and children, and really anyone who looked up to him, he really mentored. Yi Jian Lian, Samuel Dalembert. We've got a rookie of J.R. Giddens. We've got a Devin Harris throwback. Carlos Boozer, Paul Millsap, Manu Ginobili, and John Salmons. The next two words for this category are going to be philanthropic and visionary. And these words I picked just because of how charitable he was and how he saw the world in a future that would be better than it was today, right? He had the imagination, the creativity. He wanted to really do good for the world, and how he did that through, you know, youth sports and his charitable work, as well as his writing and his podcasts. It was just insane everything he had his hands on. Here we've got AC Law IV, Nate Robinson, Michael Redd. Oh, this is a big one. I'm stopping here. This is a big one. This is a Russell Westbrook rookie card. Oh, that is big. That is big time. There was actually an interview Kobe did at one point when he said, "Who in the league has the Mamba mentality like you?" And I know he talked a lot about like Kyrie Irving and stuff like that, but his answer at one point was actually Russell Westbrook. He said if there's anyone who, you know, attacked the basket and just had that ferocity and just wanted to destroy people, it would be him. And I don't disagree. I mean, he's a fighter, all right. So going back to this pack, we've got Kevin Martin, Fabricio Oberto, Kurt Thomas, Morris Peterson, and then the AC Law, the fourth, Nate Robinson, and Michael Redd. So then the last two words for this category are going to be husband and father. And honestly, those words speak for themselves. When you think of Kobe as a person, as a leader, you have to think about his household too, and how he was as a husband, how he was as a father to his children. And in that way, he led by example as well. So we've got 5 packs left, and then the 2 glossy packs. All right, Charlie Villanueva, Anthony Johnson, Chauncey Billups. We've got a Derrick Rose rookie. That's awesome. Greg Oden, Baron Davis, Boris Diaw, and Rashad McCants. So I'm going to sleeve up the Rose quickly. All right, we'll put that here for now. And then for the second to last category, I'm going to use the word legendary. So legendary is going to be the key word for this category of how I would describe Kobe Bryant. And that's the 28th word we're on right now. All right. Delonte West, Gilbert Arenas, Daniel Gibson. Got an Allen Iverson All-Star Sensations. There's a Kobe version of this, but we pulled AI. We are being trolled right now, but you know what? This is an awesome card too. Gotta love AI and respect what he did. And then we've got Earl Watson, Andre Speedrins, Tracy McGrady, and Yao Ming. Now these two, man, I used to love it when Kobe would play against those two together. So the first 2 words of this category in legendary are greatness and winner. At the end of the day, you ask anyone else again what words describe Kobe, and it's just great, and he was just a winner. In everything he did, he was just a winner. Zach Randolph, Andre Miller. We've got a Roy Hibbert rookie, a Brooke Lopez throwback. We've got a Steven Jackson, Dirk Nowitzki. Love me some Dirk. Bruce Bowen, and Luis Scola. The next 2 words that I have got are inspirational and unbelievable. Honestly, yeah, unbelievable to say the least. There were things that Kobe did when he was on the court, and you're just like, how did he do that? He made miracles happen. I mean, when you talk about him being legendary, you just think about every game winner he's ever hit. Just his hustle, the way he inspired us, that's what made him legendary, right? It was how he got up when he was hurt. It was how he did things that you would never expect a human to do. So here we've got Alonzo Mourning, Chris Bosh, Jamario Moon, Jamal Crawford, Leandro Barbosa, Travis Outlaw, Josh Howard, and Tim Duncan. And then the next 2 words for this category are going to be All-Star and MVP. You may know where this is going, but when you think about someone who's being legendary and being great, you think about those All-Stars, those MVPs. Here we've got Zaza Pachulia, Jermaine O'Neal, Vince Carter. We've got a Paul Pierce throwback, Pau Gasol, Amari Stoudemire. Nice, I love these players. And then boom, Allen Iverson. It's a solid pack of vets. And then the last 2 words to describe Kobe in the legendary category: champion and hero. To a lot of people idolized Kobe. A lot of people just said, you know, he's my hero. And at the end of the day, he was a winner. He was an all-star, an MVP. He was a champion. And he was just a hero. He was just someone that everyone looked up to. And let's get into the final 2 packs. All right, we've got Anton Jameson, Sean Marion, Joakim Noah, James Posey, Sebastian Telfair, Brandon Roy, Chris Wilcox, and a triple rookie of Mario Chalmers, DeAndre Jordan, and Kyle Weaver. I'm going to sleeve this one up because the glossy version's actually, it has some value to it, believe it or not. All right. Going into our final pack, we are on the final 6 words. We're going to do 3 words for the last 2 packs each. Word number 37, forever. Honestly, you think of Kobe, I just think, everything he's done, it's the legacy. It's, he's just immortalized. So the word forever. And then the numbers 8 and 24 are going to be the next 2 words. Honestly, in sports these days, in anything, whenever, I look at my phone and I see it's 8:24 p.m., the first thing I think is Kobe, right? Like I don't live in this world anymore and see the numbers 8 and 24 the same way. Like as a number, it's part of what defines him. Like you would never think a number can define someone, but with him, there are just things that you hear, things that you see, and you just immediately associate with him. So last pack here. Luol Deng, Nazr Muhammad, Rodney Stuckey, Richard Jefferson, Peja Stojakovic, C.J. Watson, Tony Parker, and Jared Bayless. And now we are down to our final 3 words or phrases to describe Kobe Bryant. Number 40, Vino. Number 41, Black Mamba. And number 42, Kobe Bryant. Now you may be thinking to yourself, wait a second, Kobe Bryant cannot be used to define Kobe Bryant. Well, remember Kobe's very first lesson. Live life to be the best you that you can be. Kobe didn't want to be the next Michael Jordan or anything like that. He wanted to be the best Kobe Bryant. He wanted to be the best version of himself that he could possibly be. And to all of you, live with that same mentality. Live to be the best you that you can be. Don't try to be the best anyone else. Be yourself. And that is why when you say Kobe Bryant, it truly defines Kobe Bryant. So we are going to wrap up this video here. Thank you all so much for joining me on Kobe's 42nd birthday. Which words do you think defined Kobe the most? Or what resonated with you the most? Were there any words that I missed? I'm sure that I did because Kobe was so many things to all of us, and there is no way 42 words or phrases can be enough. But you let me know what you think about when you think of Kobe. Thank you so much for being here and supporting my tribute to Kobe, most of all though. As always, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Kobe Capsule, where you can find all of the cards and content that we have talked about on this channel. And if you are enjoying my videos and my tribute to Kobe, I hope you consider subscribing so you can follow along as we continue our journey to remember and celebrate the life and career of Kobe Bryant. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with more Kobe cards.